We're Freedom Monument High School, and you're watching Friday Night Frenzy. Let's
go! It's Friday Night Frenzy, presented by Tim's Auto Glass.
Hey everybody, welcome on into Friday Night Frenzy, sponsored by Tim's Auto Glass. He's Mike Kretz, I'm Troy Lynch. And Mike, I'm trying to start this new thing. You know how we've heard of Throwback Thursday?
Sure.
Well, I'm trying to start these Flashback Fridays. So I have one question for you.
Yeah.
What were you doing back in 2007?
Let's see, carry the zero. Oh, I was in college with Rob Hagan and Chris Nation. That's what I was doing, having lots of fun. What were you doing?
I was so young, I don't even remember.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know. All right. Well, you know what? 2007 was the last time Central beat Palisade, but for the last 9 seasons, the War Dog Cup has been with the Bulldogs. But tonight, Palisade was without All-State QB Cam Tucker. A little banged up, and he's playing coach tonight, and it didn't seem to slow the Bulldogs down. First quarter, Caden Sparks light up the scoreboard with a 1-yard touchdown run. Bulldogs strike first 7-0. Second quarter now, Palisade sticking to what they know. Let Sparks run the ball. But he loses it this time. Luke Pleasant picks it up and gives the Warrior fans a pleasant surprise. See what I did there? How about a touchdown, 53 yards to the promised land, and this baby is tied. Central's so happy that they're just knocking their own teammates over, but Palisade would respond. First play of the next drive, Franklin Barks breaks a couple of tackles, and here you go. Just like my dating life, Mike, Franklin is all alone, except he scores in the end. 80 yards, 4-6, and that's all Palisade would get because they missed the extra point. Bulldogs up 13-7. Okay, 20 seconds left before the half. Central has a long way to go to score. Good pass, but the ball bounces off some hands into the hands of the enemy. Jace Bush takes it all the way back for the pick 6. Final score at Stoker, 34-7. The War Dog Cup stays with Palisade for a decade now, and Central falls to 0-4 on this season.
Well, hey, let's take a trip over to undefeated Rifle. The Bears taking on the 1-1 Pueblo County Hornets. Bears first possession, lots of hard-nosed running here. Levi Warfel keeps the legs turning and burning, gets a big gain for Rifle. Later, the pitch out to Talon Cordova gets so close to that end zone. Finally, on third down, Levi Warfel, let's play a game of follow the pile. That pile ends up in the end zone. Rifle on top by a touchdown. On the ensuing kickoff, Hornets looking to make something happen, but a tackle near the sideline puts an end to that. Later, Chase Hartman with the play-action pass. He would end up finding Roger Valdillas for the 22-yard gain, and apologies in advance. Unfortunately, I was only able to get the second half of this play, and apologies to the Bears, because this was the first touchdown that they gave up to the Jose Hanford, make it 7-6 Bears after the missed extra point. But next Rifle possession, check out the replay. Check out the speed from Kenny Texcala. Hits the corner, finds the pylon. Another touchdown for Rifle, makes it 14-6. Later in the second, more hard-nosed running from the Hornets as we see Hanford get the pad level low. But the Bears D held up for the field goal try. It's up and good. Make it 14-9 Bears. But Rifle's not done. Check out Holden Stutzman rifle this one into Kenny Texcala. Bears doing it on the ground and air, sniffing that end zone again. Here is a slick handoff to Levi Warfel. Warfel, I love the name and I love the rough run
me too.
exhibits here. And then finally, this is an odd play. The handoff goes straight into the pile, and you know, you're waiting for the refs to blow the whistle, but they don't. And that's because that pile keeps moving closer and closer to Peter. Finally, the whistle and eventually the signal. That's a touchdown, folks. The Bears stay perfect and go on to win 48-22. That's my first time in Rifle, and I got to say, that's just such a beautiful drive.
It really is. And, you know, it's definitely, the drive is worth it when you go out and see the Bears play, because they're the best team in 2A right now.
That's right, yeah.
Really good. And you know what? Another beautiful drive is to Olathe, and they had their first win of the season a week ago, which snapped a 2-game losing streak. They had the opportunity to reach 500 tonight, which would be big for head coach Ryan Korn and his program. We had our guy Rob Hagan out there. Rob, what you got for us?
Well, Troy, Mike, since it's the Olathe Pirates, I have a joke.
Oh, boy.
What's a pirate's favorite letter?
Oh, no.
I know you're thinking it's the letter R.
Oh,
Could it actually be the C, but it should be F for Friday Night Frenzy.
Yeah.
Let's go to the highlights.
All right.
Let's do it.
It's time for the Friday Night Battle, boys and girls, and both teams are getting hyped and getting me hyped for Week 4 of the Frenzy. Eric Mays takes the snap and search and seek and sails it to Josh Sowards for 6 and for the first touchdown of the game. They go on to get the extra point. Do the Pirates have an answer? Let's see. Dedrix Waterman throws and catches his own pass, and the answer is no. Pirates go on to punt, and now it's in the Falcons' hands again. Mays picks his man and throws a 30-yard pass to get another 6. Falcons go on but miss the extra point. Now, check this next play out. Mays takes the snap, it throws to the middle, a receiver's worst nightmare, and this is why. Troy, a short time ago when I was a receiver, we called this the ice play because after the ball is caught, the receiver is put on ice. Peyton Polzin is dazed and confused from the truck that just hit him, and that's not all, folks. He's also missing 3 teeth, but this Warrior walks off the field and continues to play.
How do you feel now, and are you okay?
Yeah, my head's fine. My teeth are out. I got a good orthodontist, so shout out to Dr. Jackson. He'll fix me up real good.
And there was tons of scorings after that, mainly for the Centauri. They win big, 41-0. Guys, back to you.
You gotta love orthodontists, but you know what? We gotta go back to some Thursday night action because there was frenzy in the air there too. Fruta, they were taking on Chatfield, and that was a big game. That's Grand Junction to the Front Range. We gotta get to the highlights right now. If we got them up, oh yeah, let's pull them up. Can you feel it, suckers? The frenzy is in the air. Fruta on the 5-yard line. Denham Luster powers his way for 6 to put the Wildcats up 21-7 in the 3rd quarter. That means it's mullet time, baby. The Golden Locks, majestic in the win. Man, Mike, I hope those aren't real. Chargers got plugged in at halftime. That's why Matthew Canino bombs one. And no, wait, are you serious? Yeah, that's a catch. John Dorrance with the sticky fingers. And a top play candidate set up this. Jet sweep goes to Cameron Nichols, and this run was money. That will be a number 6 to go, please. Gets across the goal line. Now Chatfield down by 1 score in the 4th. All the momentum is with Chatfield. Canino goes airborne again. Goes to reliable Dorrance with another crazy catch. Wildcats need to stop this. So they go with Mullet Man, who can do the can-can. Never thought I'd say that on air. A little over 3.5 minutes to play. Same thing as last time. They give it to Nichols, who's playing like $1 million. Gets into the end zone again. Now the Chargers can tie with an extra point, or they can go for 2. But they want the win, Mike. Jack Wells in at QB, fakes everyone out. Plenty of space. Josh Becker is wide open, and that's good for 2. Absolute craziness at Stoker. Chatfield would come back to beat the Wildcats 22-21, but it's not all bad, Fruta. At least you guys got this guy's sweet dance moves. Gotta love it. All right, now to some other scores. We had the Panthers versus... Yeah, the Panthers. Mike, I'm pretty sure the Panthers won and the Panthers lost. But seriously, Delta is unreal right now. They've outscored their opponents 161-0 through the first 3 weeks of the season. I'd be scared to play them. Another one-sided game in Conifer tonight. The Lobos stay perfect, and the Demons are still winless. 49-11 the final, but Mike, my biggest question is, how do you score 11 points?
Oh, that's a good question. Now, this is interesting, Troy. Grand Valley gets a win over Lake County, but look at the score. It's 2-0. So was there really only a safety in the game? No. Lake County had to forfeit earlier in the week, so Grand Valley gets their first win of the season. That's one way to get a win. And how about Aspen? The Skiers get their first win of the season, a 20-point win over Cedar Edge. So both teams now 1-2.
All right, Paonia hanging on for the 2nd straight week. Last week they won 17-14 in overtime. They didn't need extra minutes today because they still get the win and improve to 2-1. Fly, Eagles, fly. And there's big game tomorrow for the Tigers, the only local Saturday game, but it's on the road against Liberty Junction. Blew out the Warriors in their last game. And the Lancers, they're 2-0. That's going to be at 11 a.m.
Troy, I know you told me not to ask, but why are we wearing this stuff?
You know, Mike, we're journalists, so we're forced to ask questions, but I told you not to ask this question today. I just felt like this is what all the kids are wearing, but no, I have a good reason, so let's go to today's Fan of the Day. This might have been the easiest choice for Fan of the Day. Mike, look real closely at the Fruta Monument student section. None of them are matching, and it's all random. They had a bear wizard who was a conductor, a chicken bumblebee. I don't even know what the guy to the left is doing. A Christmas sweater wearing track star with some sweet shades, a Jedi in his turd. I don't know. It's just weird. But that was the point. I don't know. I just did. I talked to the Fruta student section, and they try to have a theme each week. And this week was Get Weird. And boy, did they accomplish that. Made me laugh, and hope there's more of this in the future. Good job, Wildcats. All right, let's do the top plays of the week. Play number 3, Chase Hartman calls his own number, and it looks like He has a lane to cut in, but that is closing quickly due to Rifle's Caden Wolf. Come to blow up the play. Ouch. Let's go on to play number 2.
Yeah, let's check it out. The second best play of the day. Central's offense needs some help scoring, so the defense forces a fumble, and Luke Pleasant picks up some loose change and cashes in at the end zone bank for 6 points, and the Warriors celebrate hard, and we'd love to see that, but they did end up losing to the Bulldogs.
Tough loss for them. Our top play, though, goes to Chatfield's John Dorrance. Well defended, but it doesn't matter. Keeps it from touching the ground somehow and lands pretty hard. But one more time in slow motion, the control on this play is crazy, and he had a big part in Chatfield's come from behind win. Those are some nice top plays, but you know what? I think the fans of the day are going to come away with this one.
Yeah.
And I like our look. I think we're going to keep it. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, no, that's just... All right, but thank you so much for watching. Another week of Friday Night Frenzy. We had a blast. We look great.
Yes,
but that's all. We'll see you next week for some more football. Good night and good football.